Gigi again. So, in this video, I'm gonna be talking about Shape of Water. And while I talk, yes, I'm gonna be knitting because knitting helps me guide my train of thoughts in a way. I think it's important to have this guidance so I can have like a focus. So this week, I went to Shape of Water, the film directed by Guillerme del Toro. It tells the story of a mute woman who works as a maid for a government facility that handles research of unknown objects, creatures, and so on and so forth. The main theme it handles with unfulfillment in life. Every single character in the film has something in their lives missing. Everything they do, everything they have, everything that encloses their life, it is never 100% fulfilled. For the main character, she is mute, so she always had this one part of her that she thought it was incomplete, that she is not perfect. And then she meets this fish man, and he doesn't see this imperfection in her, that she is different, that she has this one thing missing, that she has this void in her. For this reason, she sees this completeness in her life in the creature. I also really like how they put some subplots in it. Richard Jenkins, the neighbor, who is an artist who can't sell his paintings. That is his unfulfillment, like his basic unfulfillment, but the biggest one is that he is homosexual in the 50s. And he hides-ish kind of way, not 100%. He's hitting on this waiter at the pie shop. You can see his struggles and doubts of being, a homosexual man in that time where it was not accepted whatsoever. So this is actually his biggest unfulfillment in life. But there was those little things in the plot that was really good from the film. I think that's something really important. I think that's something that is really nice to show that no one in life is 100% complete, and sometimes you have to find things that complete you, that will be the things that will make life worth it, that will make things worth it. What struck me the most in it actually was the metaphor. It's a metaphor that I talk to a lot of people and most of them don't actually agree with me, so if you watch the film afterwards and you don't agree with me, if you think there's another opinion or something like that, or if you agree with me, you can leave a comment afterwards. The metaphor that I'm talking about is this fear of the unknown with so many things, plus this competition that people have in life. And you see a lot between countries and between companies. Quoting the film exactly as, I don't care if we don't learn anything as long as they don't as well. It's something that really made me think afterwards a lot, which is something so true. And I think it's also a critic from the producers of this film, the writer and the director, all for really showing that this could happen afterwards, that maybe that it already happened in the competitions for who went up on space faster or things like that. Things that we are competing with each other the whole time. Every single country is competing, trying to be the number one, while we should maybe just try and combine the research. Maybe we should just try and work together and see where we would go with that. And I think that was indirectly shown in the film, this metaphor, but it was something really important that had it in it, and it was something that I think it was good to be shown on screen without actually shouting out this criticism. Also, the colors of the film, something absolutely striking. Everything has this bluish undertone, but it's always being extremely emphasized in a way, and the framing, this it was this darkish place that it was really nerve-wracking because, well, it had to be, because it was supposed to be inspiring fear, it's supposed to be making people not feel at home. Absolutely no one in those government headquarters, in that government facility, was happy. No one was content with what they're doing. Not even the antagonist, who up until the end of the film, like the big conflict, he is doing everything he wants, but still he has issues and he has things happening in his life that make him not content in work. Going back to the theme of unfulfillment and going back to the people missing something in their lives, the scenario, the aura of the whole facility emphasizes how those people are feeling. Yeah, hats off to the cinematographer to be able to emphasize things like that in framing and coloring. All in all, considering the messages behind the plot in general, the scenario, the framing, I think it is a film that is worth watching. I think it's a film that you should probably take up your time, but make sure that if you're streaming it, stream it like a good quality, because it is important for you to actually see the scenarios and the framing and the right colors. For the purpose of this feeling the film conveys. But if you ask me if it's worth Oscar, I don't know if it's a film that I would consider Best Picture.
Okay, big mistake here. The film won Best Picture, and after the awards I watched the film again, and I did actually like it more that time, especially after doing the review and looking at it with this critical eyes. But I stand by my opinion, and I don't think this was the best film of the year.
Yeah, so that's basically everything I have to say about the film. All my thoughts, and I realized that this video I've been less enthusiastic, like I'm not as hyper as I was in the last video, but it's probably because of the film that I'm talking about. I mean, I can't be overly excited about every single film. Hopefully you'll take my advice into consideration, and I'll see you next time.